Question 2a. So we'll draw here just that bit where our measurement is sitting. It starts from 200 to 300. It's in this range, and we have 3 ticks here in the middle separating that space in 4 equal parts, and what we need to measure is sitting more or less here, just to give us an idea on how to get as close as we can to that measurement. So first thing, we start with 200 in this range and end at 300, so that is 100 units, in this case 100 joules. This 100 is being divided, if we look at the spaces here, into 4 equal spaces. So I could do some calc like it's 100 divided by 4. So 100 divided by 2 would be 50, divided by 2 again, 25. So it means that each of these gray spaces measures 25 units. Because we started with 200, the first black tick then will be 200 plus 25. So that will give us 225. The next black tick here would have been the 225 plus another 25, so 250. The next black tick, if needed, just so they would do the whole process there, would have been the 250 plus another 25, 275. And just to check that we are correct, the 275 plus the last 25 units would take us to the 300. Now, that blue tick that we have the measurement sitting on there is very close to 225, and in a case like that, when the picture is very small, of course we would accept a range of answers really close to that measurement. So I could say 225 joules, but because it's a bit more, you could even say, as you did, 230 joules. So of course, I'll be very aware if we do have a picture that is small, we'll try not to have so small like that. There will be a range of answers that will be correct. Now let's look at the other measurement, and it was milliars per hour. So again, I'll just focus on that little bit, starting on 10 and finishing at 20, because our measurement is somewhere here, and then we had this tick there. So same as before, we start at 10, we end at 20 in this bit. So from 10 to 20 we have 10 units here, 10 units. And looking at the blue mark and the black tick that we already have there, just think, if we get this whole 10 here divided into these spaces, look, the distances look very similar. So we could say, well, let's divide that 10 total there into 3 equal parts to give us an idea. So 10 divided by 3 would give us 3 point something, because 3 times 3 is 9, or 3 goes into 10 3 times, and there's still 1 left, so 3 1/3, or 3.333, which I'll just leave as 3.3. If we do the same as we did before, then this first tick exactly on the blue bit there, because I'm saying these 3 spaces measure the same, just visually looking. So the first one would be the original 10 plus the 3.3, so we would have 13.3 for that. And the next one here, we could say, well, 13.3 plus another 3.3, 16.6. And then you might say, when you add another, the last bit here of 3.3, you get 19.9, which is not really 20, but we are just rounding, so it's not 100% accurate, but we are actually approximating our answer. So for this one here, as we said, 11 milliars per hour would have been accepted. Of course, 13, as you said, would have been accepted as well. If somebody says 13.3, of course that would be accepted as well. So don't worry too much about exactly if the answer in the worksheet is not exactly your answer, so long as you are really close to it in these sorts of instruments where the picture is not very large, you should be fine.